How do you feel about farming nearly 1 million Pokédollars an hour?
Money is cool.
How about enough experience candy to put 6 or more Pokemon to level 100 in the same time frame?
Oh, I love candy.
What about ability patches and capsules, EV training items, poison Tera Shards, and nature-changing mints?
Are you saying my breath smells bad?
And we're going to use that one to do it.
You were not talking to me, were you?
Ladies, gentlemen, and trainers of all ages, once again, the new best way to farm money, XP, and tons of useful general materials for the game as a whole has just changed. This, of course, comes from the new 7-star raid event going on right now that started last night and will persist through the weekend, which, of course, is the Poison Tera type 7-star Greninja. This one has proven to be reasonably tough, it has a lot of type coverage, and it does a metric crap ton of damage. But hey, not only do we have a strategy to kill it consistently and quickly, but it also nets you a metric crap ton of rewards for every completion. Now, of course, you will only get to catch Greninja and get its unique TM the first time that you defeat it, but you can farm it all you want afterwards for XP Candy Large, XP Candy XL, Bottle Caps, Star Pieces, Comet Shards, and Nuggets, as well as Poison Tera Shards, Carbos for Speed EV training, Ability Capsules, and Patches, and Sassy Mints, which you can either use for nature training or just sell for 10k a pop, so you might as well call them Snazzy Mints instead. And on top of that, you can also get PP up. I'm an adult, but only on the outside. As I said, the raid is only up for the next couple of days, so you really want to farm it as much as you can while it's here. It's just a wildly strong strategy for farming a whole whack of different things at the same time. That said, there is a neat little trick that lets you keep these short-term event raids even out of their event window if you'd like to, and all it requires is for you to not connect to the internet in-game. I don't mean that you have to turn off the internet on your Switch as a whole, just don't connect to the internet using the in-game button to do so, and your Greninja raid will stay spawning on your map for literally as long as you stay disconnected from the internet. I personally had the Cinderace raid still up and running until literally a couple of days ago, so this works, it works well, and you can use it to farm these materials pretty much endlessly if you have a Pokemon setup capable of reliably killing it solo, which of course is a task in and of itself, as this Greninja can be quite feisty at the best times and a downright ass at the worst of times, mostly due to Night Slash crits. If you've done this raid, you know exactly what I mean. That said, we have an extremely viable and consistent solo strategy worked out. It survives a Night Slash crits no problem. All you need for yourself is a Vaporeon, an item, and a couple of TMs to round out the moveset. And of course, we have a guide to that Pokemon build up on the channel already, so go and check that out if a consistent solo kill strategy sounds like something you could use. And let's be honest, that's what we all want here, right? That said, generally the strategy to specifically farm as many materials from this is generally quite simple. For the most part, you just want to defeat the Pokemon as quickly as possible, as frequently as possible, and maximize the number of them that you can do over time as a result. But of course, there is a secondary element to your success, a sort of secret ingredient to making this even faster, especially if you don't plan to stay in offline mode and keep the raid going for weeks and weeks. That secret ingredient, in fact, it's a pile of ingredients on bread, bottom bun, pepper, mustard, peanut butter, more mustard, and then to top it off, 2 potato tortillas and chorizo sausages. Lots of chorizo sausages. Maybe too many chorizo sausages for the sandwich to contain. Jesus, that's a lot of sausage. Honestly though, that sandwich actually sounds disgusting. Mustard and peanut butter itself sounds like a crime. Then you stick 2 massive potato tortillas on it, and then literally 12 sausages. What on earth is this food? Even just boiling it down to the keywords, 12 sausages, 2 mustard, again, the quantification is weird, and peanut butter. Sausages and mustard? Yeah, some people like that, but 12 sausages in a single bun, barely balanced on top of 2 massive flat potatoes, and then the peanut butter too? It just sounds like the nightmare creation of a child the first time they're allowed to make their own meal. In any case, for whatever reason, that combination of ingredients, shown here in case that was too sensual a reading for you, 4 chorizo, 2 potato tortillas, 2 mustards, which again, interesting way of quantifying an amount of liquid, 1 peanut butter, and then pepper to finish it off. That combination will give you Poison Tera Raid Power level 2, which is the equivalent of 3 extra rewards from the fight itself. When I say 3 rewards, I don't mean like 3 XP candies, I mean 3 full slots of rewards. Every reward in a Tera Raid is the equivalent of 1 slot, which means each of these extra rewards could be a full-on ability patch or a capsule, or a massive stack of XP candy large or extra large. I mean, here is the reward screen from one that I did with Raid Power Poison level 2, and look at that insane amount of XP candy that I got from having them as my bonus rewards from Sandwich Power. That is just a nuts amount of experience from completing a single raid. This can happen for each of the standard rewards, just moving to a bonus slot for loads of extra goodies. It may not sound like a massive amount, but an extra 3 rolls per raid is just pure efficiency. Not to mention the fact that these sandwich ingredients are dirt cheap to get, and so this is basically just nearly free extra rewards from one of the most rewarding activities already in the game. It is just silly not to take advantage of. As for where to get the ingredients, it's actually really quite easy, and the reason for that is the town of Legencia. Every sandwich ingredient in the game, barring Herba Mystica for obvious reasons, can be purchased in this town between 3 shops. The first is Acquiesta Supermarket in the north. This one has damn near all the produce that you could ever ask for. It is all nicely in one organized place, and it makes it very simple to get what you need. There are some things that you can only get here that you can't get from any other shop in the game, and of course there's only the one of this shop in Legencia. Then down in the south side of this town, you have an artisan bakery next to a delicioso. Between those 2 shops, you have all the rest of the sandwich ingredients of the game, so when in doubt, when in need of sandwich fillings, just head to Legencia. What am I, a tourism advertising campaign? So then, now that you have all the required bits and pieces, simply go up to your 7-star Tera Raid crystal, put your picnic down and make your sandwich. My best tip for keeping the massive pile of chorizo from falling off is to put the potato tortillas on the far sides of the baguette as far as you can while still being balanced, as if they overlap with each other and one is on an angle, you are pretty much sure to lose sausages, and no one likes playing a game of where's the sausage gone. So tortillas on the side, stack as many chorizo in the middle as you can, and then just put the remainders on top of the inner angle of the tortillas, or the weight of them on the edges could be enough to just flip the whole thing. Honestly, I feel like you need a minor in architecture to build these sandwiches sometimes. It's a hilarious system on the whole, and I can't get into that. With that, go on into the raid and beat the hell out of Greninja. Once again, Vaporeon is the most consistent Pokemon that I've seen, and we have a guide for that up on the channel for you to check it out. But another viable choice that I see people going with is the same Slowbro from the Cinderace raid, but with Slack Off as a move for healing purposes. It also functions, it also gets kills, it's just a little bit more RNG than the Vaporeon, as you aren't quite as tanky, and Slack Off takes one of your turns every time you need to use it. Once you've defeated Greninja, do a good old reset by going to your time and date settings on your Switch and then clicking OK, and then it'll respawn the Tera Raid elsewhere on the map, search for it so you know where to go, then go there and repeat the process, only needing to eat the sandwich once every 30 minutes, of course. I would say this is slightly less good than the Cinderace raid was for farming materials, as it takes a little bit longer to kill each time, but the rewards are a tiny bit better, so it's still absolutely worth doing if you want all the things that this raid can give you, and well, you probably do. They are all fantastically useful. And that just about does it, everyone. The new current best money, XP, and just honestly everything farm aside from Herba Mystica currently in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It is ridiculously efficient and relatively easy once you have the strategy down. And it's fun too, if you ask me. Use this over the next couple of days or even the next few weeks in offline mode if you choose to, and you will be absolutely rolling in goodies, treasures, XP candies, Tera shards, ability patches, and capsules you'll simply want for nothing item-wise. I hope you've enjoyed this video and look forward to the next one. Like if you liked the video, subscribe to the notification bell for more, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.